going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
Bill Minute. Don't you just love these spring days? As I stand here at the Tennessee Valley Weather Place, Lord, it's exciting to see the amazing spring going on around us. You can look and see the flowers outside that are blooming, the trees that are budding. Everything is shouting out, God is good. Psalm 150, verse 1 says, let everything that has breath praise the Lord. Think about that. Everything God's created ought to be praising Him. It reminds me of when Jesus was making his journey back into Jerusalem, heading for his crucifixion. Everyone was crying out, "Hosanna, Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." And the rulers of the day came to Jesus and said, "You're going to have to get your disciples to stop this." And he said, "If they cease to praise me, the rocks themselves will cry out." Now, I don't know about you. I don't want a rock crying out on my behalf. I want to be the one praising the Lord. I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at Mars Hill Baptist Church. Join myself and the whole church family as we praise the Lord and lift high his name. I hope to see you Sunday. Join us at Mars Hill Baptist Church. God bless you and have a great week.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Morris Farmers Market, located on Highway 43 South, is the official headquarters of fall and everything tasty. Head on over for locally grown produce, honey, baked goods, cheese, canned goods, decorations, and so much more. You won't find friendlier folks than the Morris family, who make the farm-to-table experience the best in the Tennessee Valley. Make the short drive to Morris Farmers Market, located at 2580 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee, just across the street from Preston's Restaurant. Phone 931-852-3276. That's Morris Farmers Market.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go! Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee. Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
What really matters during the ball game, as a coach, you have one goal, and that is to get the best and the most out of each player. You have to know what's inside of them to be able to get that out of them. In Ephesians 3 and verse 20, the Bible says, "Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all we ask or think, according to the power that is at work within us." There's a power within us. God is trying to get the best out of us. Will you let him today? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is your headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Are you in need of a trailer? How about a saw, tools, loaders, or even generator? Now meeting all your propane needs as well. You can find everything you need to complete your project and much more down at Old School Rentals in Loretto. Go by and let owner Ryan Smith help you today. That's Old School Rentals on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go. Team up with us and let's win together.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to historic Sam Davis Park here in Pulaski, Tennessee. The site for tonight's TSSAA Class 3A Region 4 District 8 Showdown, featuring the visiting Wildcats of Lawrence County and the homestanding Bobcats of Giles County. This is AJ Good on the X Sports Network. Going to be bringing you this evening's opening district matchup here between the two. Taking a look at both sides coming into this game. Lawrence County coming in at 6-5 overall. Their head coach is Clint Wright. On the other side for Giles County coming in at 3-7 overall. Their head coach is Dustin Hill. Let's take a look at the starting lineups here. Starting first with the visitors, the Wildcats out of Lawrence County. Leading off at shortstop will be Jack Emerson. Batting second in center field will be Alex Bedford. Batting third at second base will be Jake Moore. Batting fourth in left field will be Logan Clayton. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, will be Trua Kidd. Batting sixth in catching will be Brooks Durham. Batting seventh in right field will be Hud Maddox. Batting eighth at third base will be Cole Schultz. And rounding up the lineup at first base will be Brayson Rose. And the pitcher tonight for the Wildcats will be Logan Mays, as the starting lineup tonight here for the Lawrence County Wildcats. On the other side for the Bobcats out of Giles County, leading off at shortstop will be Hayes. Batting second in left field will be Damari Hull. Batting third and pitching will be Drew McLemore. Batting fourth at first base will be Maddox Good. Batting fifth and catching will be Wilson. Batting sixth at third base will be Owen Gerald. Batting seventh in right field will be Daly. Batting eighth, the designated hitter Moss. And rounding up the lineup at second base will be Nivens. I don't have the first names of all of the guys here as we're ready here for the first pitch of the game between these two rivals here facing off in their district opener. Trying to work on one of our cameras here that has gone offline. I apologize, trying to get all that taken care of here. So it'll be Emerson leading off here against Drew McLemore, the pitcher for the Giles County Bobcats. Here's the first pitch. And that is in there for strike one. Next pitch. That misses for ball one. Evens up the count here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got the other camera back on board here, so we're ready to go. 1-1 the count here to Emerson. Here's the next pitch. That misses away for ball two. That misses away for ball three. So Emerson ahead here, 3-1 on the count. Looking good here against Drew McLemore to start things off. Centerfield camera will be a little bit fuzzy throughout the game because it is shooting through a fence, so give us a little bit of grace out there. Here's a 3-1, and that one is there. Full count now with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Is at least Emerson doing a good job of working a full count here on McLemore. Full count offering, and that is sent through the left side, and that will be a base hit. So a good job by Jack Emerson to lead things off here for the Wildcats with a single. So 1 on, nobody out. We'll bring up Alex Bedford, the University of Tennessee baseball commit, ready to go here for the Wildcats. Bedford hitting .533 on the year with 3 homers and a team-leading 15 RBIs. Slugging .1033. Great way to start off here for the University of Tennessee commit. McLemore checks on Emerson. The throw's not in time. And going to check on him, and they got him in a rundown. Good job by McLemore to pick off Emerson, see if they can finish it off here. The dirt is a little slippery after all the rain, and they do. Very good job by the Giles County infield, and they will pick up the first out of the inning. A good pickoff move there by McLemore to catch Emerson sleeping over there at first base. So 1 out. Nobody on now here in the top of the first inning. So Bedford now still hasn't faced a pitch yet here from McLemore. First one, and that one is in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Misses away, evens things up here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. This one is sent in the left center and will get down for a base hit. So back-to-back singles as Bedford will reach base. Puts 1 on with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Wish Emerson would have been on in that situation to help out the Wildcats here. Brings up the red-hot Jake Moore. Moore hitting .448 on the season. .556 on base percentage. Pair of RBIs. Second on the team in hits. Pickoff move trying to get Bedford, not in time. Try him again, and again, it's not in time. First pitch, and that's going to miss high for ball 1. Bedford and Moore get the signs from head coach Clint Wright from the dugout. And we'll check on Bedford again, and that throw's not in time. So the 1-0. Hit high and way foul down the left field line. There's a lot of foul territory, and this one almost went into the parking lot, as that will be strike 1. Sam Davis Park, a very unique ballpark, which is what many reasons I love the game. It is 368 uphill down the left field line, 322 down the right field line, and 325 with a straight center field. Just a straight wall, no curve to it. So power alleys will be in left field. If you can get one to the gap, it's more than likely a triple. Checking on Bedford again, and the throw's not in time. Certainly giving Bedford a lot of attention over there first. Didn't feel a little bit wet after all the rain we had last night. Bedford does take off. Here's the throw, and now Bedford gets caught in the middle. The throw will be in time, and that's the second out. So a couple of base running mishaps have given us now 2 gone here in the top of the first inning. And again, a good job by the Giles County infield to come away with the out. One, two. This one is sent foul down the right field line. Still a 1-2 count. Nobody out, 2 on here in the top of the first. And another 1-2. Misses low, evens things up here at 2 apiece. Deuces on the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Comes a 2-2. Breaking ball in there for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down in a very untraditional way for the Wildcats in the top of the first. First at bat for the Bobcats will be coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Sam Davis Park as we go to the bottom of the first of this district showdown here between Lawrence County and Giles County. Due up here for the Bobcats in the bottom of the first inning will be Red Hayes, Damari Holt, and Drew McLemore. On the mound will be Logan Mays, coming in with a 1-1 record, his 4th start of the year. Team's leader and with 16 2/3 innings pitch and an 0.46 ERA. He's done a good job getting a ton of strikeouts so far this year, and the first one is in there for strike 1 on Hayes. Here's the 0-1. And misses in, even things up, a 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. And that's tipped back foul for strike 2. 1-2 the count here to Hayes. Great crowd on hand, a lot of people out. Should be a pleasant evening. Very little wind to speak of. Here's a 1-2. Misses high to even things up here, 2-2. Comes a 2-2. Sent back foul, and a good battle here between Mays and Hayes. Comes another 2-2. Misses high, and the count will go full. So Hayes, even if he gets out here, has done a good job of making Mays work in this first at bat. Full count again. And that one is sent back. That was the 7th pitch of the at bat. Full count. That misses high for ball 4. Leadoff runner will get ahead here for Giles County. 1 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning, and that will bring up the left fielder in Damari Holt. And for his first at bat here against Mays. Decent lead by Hayes over at first. Here's the first pitch. That one is in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Misses away. Even things up here, 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Misses away for ball 2. The 2-1. Runner takes off. There's the throw. And there will be no throw as he gets in there safely at second base. Ball 3 in the process. And misses away for ball 4. So back-to-back walks to start things off here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up the opposing pitcher and Drew McLemore going to try to help his own cause here. Bottom of the first inning, 2-1, nobody out. First pitch, that is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1, bunt, will get down and goes through the glove of Mays, and everyone's going to be safe. So the bases are now loaded with nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. Not the start that Clem Wright and company wanted to have, as he will come out and talk with the sophomore pitcher and the rest of the infield, trying to get through this bases loaded, nobody out situation here in the bottom of the first inning. Pair of walks and then a ball underneath the glove on a bunt. Maddox good now at the plate. So Wildcats got 2 hits in the top of the first, but a pick-off and a caught stealing erased both of those runners, and then a strikeout into the inning. And here we've got a pair of walks and a infield single. So meeting is over. Now brings up good. Corner infield to play in for the Wildcats. Middle infield at double play depth. First pitch. Popped up foul for strike 1. The 0-1. And that is sent foul down the left field line for strike 2. Comes the 0-2. Misses in for ball 1. One, two. In the dirt, and that's going to get away from Durham. I actually said, one plate umpire says that hit him. So bases loaded, hit by pitch is going to bring home the first run of the game. Brings up the catcher in Wilson for his first at bat. Base is still loaded, nobody out, a 1-0 Bobcat lead. First pitch from Mays. Foul back for strike one. Here's the 0-1. This is high. Evens things up a 1-1 strike. Mays right now at 21 pitches. Still hasn't recorded an out here in the bottom of the first. Comes a 1-1. Set back foul for strike two. Mays ahead again. Here's a 1-2. Swung on a miss for strike three, and that will be the first out of the inning. Huge strikeout there from Mays, much needed to get that first out. Brings up the third baseman and Gerald for his first at bat. Still bases loaded, one out, 1-0 Giles County lead here in the bottom of the first. The first pitch, swung on a miss for strike one. Mays doing what he can here to limit the damage. 0-1. And that is sent back foul for strike two as Mays is ahead here of Gerald. The 0-2. That is down the middle for strike three and the second out of the inning. Really good comeback there from Mays. 3 pitch out strikeout. Now brings up the right fielder in Daly, left-handed hitter. Bases loaded, 2 gone. Infield playing back at their normal spots here. The bases loaded. First pitch here from Mays. This one is sent in the center field. Could be trouble, and it will get down for a base hit. 1 run is in. Bedford with an amazing throw, and they got him out at the plate. What a throw from Alex Bedford, and that one will end the inning. Giles County, though, will get a 2-0 lead as we head to the top of the second. That is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today. Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at historic Sam Davis Park as we go to the top of the second. Giles County leading Lawrence County 2-0. Due up here for the Wildcats will be 4, 5, and 6 with Logan Clayton, Truett Kidd, and Brooks Durham. Drew McLemore back on the mound. The first inning gave up a pair of hits, no runs, no walks, and a strikeout through 15 pitches. Got a pickoff and a caught stealing in that inning as well. First pitch here to Clayton. That one is fouled back for strike one. For the Bobcats in the bottom of the first. 3 walks, a hit by pitch, an error and a single led to their 2 runs. Next pitch misses for ball 1. Evens things up here at 1 apiece. One. Fouled out of play for strike 2. McLemore trying to work ahead here. First time facing Clayton. Next pitch misses high and in, evens things up at 2 apiece. 2-2 to the leadoff batter here in Clayton. Thrust into the cleanup spot here tonight. Next pitch, ground ball, sent over to short. Throw will be in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the top of the second. Brings up the 5-hole hitter in Truett Kidd. Kidd hitting 133 on the year with a pair of RBIs. This one is crushed deep, going back to left field. This one's got a chance, and this one is gone. Truett Kidd puts a charge in at the deep left field, and the Wildcats have cut the lead in half here at 1-0. Kidd absolutely put a tear in it to deep left field, and what a good way to try to snap out of his hitting slump with an absolute bomb to left center field. That might be the deepest part of the ballpark, and Kidd absolutely put a charge into it. So just like that, one swing of the bat, and this lead is cut in half as Truett Kidd absolutely crushed it. Now bring up Brooks Durham here for the Wildcats. Durham hit 182 on the year. Third on the team with 6 RBIs, and this is a ground ball sent over the short. The throw over to first is going to get away. Durham is going to take off for second base, and that one will roll underneath the fence. So just like that, 2 swings of the bat, and so we'll see what they do here. The ball rolled under the fence. Durham was already on his way to second. I believe that's where he will stay. So that's the first error of the game here. Durham was going to beat the throw no matter what, as that one rolled under the fence. So it's the 4th hit of the game for Lawrence County. Now the home plate umpire going to go out and talk with the field umpires, seeing if, because Durham was already on his way to second, if he will get third. I'm imagining he's probably just going to end up staying at second base. Courtesy runner into the game will be Jasper Kilburn. And he will stay at second base. Max comes in, hitting .409 on the year with an RBI, 7 hits to his name. Struggled in the early part of the year, but really started to pick it up down at the beach. A runner on second. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. It's a ground ball off the curveball. Sent down the third baseline, foul for strike 1. The 0-1. And that misses for ball one, even things up here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Kilburn at second. Maddox at the plate. One. Misses away for ball 2. 2-1 the count. And that's in there for strike 2. Even things up here at 2-2. Long look at the signs here by McLemore. 2-2. And Maddox will poke this one in the right field, a base hit. Kilburn. He is going to round third. The throw is a very good throw. Kilburn now back on his way to third. And it's a good thing Kilburn didn't get too far down there. And now we got runners on the corners with nobody out here in the top of the second. A very good throw out there and right by Daly for Giles County. But a single puts runners on the corners. 5th hit of the game already here for Lawrence County. Brings up Cole Schultz, the third baseman here for the Wildcats. Has been all kinds of different spots in the lineup so far. Schultz hitting .233 on the year. 7 hits on the season with an RBI. Slugging .433. Good spot here to equalize things. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Clint Wright gives that a new play here for his Wildcat hitters. And now a pickoff attempt as everyone is safe. Trying to get Maddox's play sheet on his wrist taken care of over there. First pitch, misses high and in for ball 1. The 1-0. Ripped high in the air in the deep right center field. Center fielder makes the catch. That is deep enough to bring home Kilburn. And that will tie the game up here at 2 apiece. So Cole Schultz does a job, ties things up here with 1 out in the top of the second inning. So a productive out here for the Wildcats. Brings up Brayson Rose, the bottom of the order here for Lawrence County. 1 on, 1 out. Rose, the freshman, due up here for the Wildcats. Really come on strong here after not seeing much action in the first part of the year. First pitch from McLemore. Sent back foul off of the home plate umpire. But no sells it. Looks like he's all good. 0-1 the count now. Rose hitting .286 on the year. 4 hits, 6 runs, and 14 at-bats. The 0-1. Fouled out of play for strike 2. 0-2 the count here to the freshman first baseman. He's played outfield, now at first base here tonight in this district opener. .2 misses away for ball 1. One-two. This one is going to be blooped down the left field line. That is trouble, and it's down for a base hit. Maddox on his way to third. Rose on his way to second, and a bloop double down the left field line. puts a pair of runners in scoring position with just one out here on the top of the second inning. So the freshman comes up with a big hit, now brings us to the top of the order with Jack Emerson, who singled and then was picked off in his first at bat. Wildcats now with 6 hits already here on the top of the second inning. Emerson hitting .273 on the year, has 8 RBIs to his credit. 11 runs scored, 9 hits. And now time will be called here by Emerson. First pitch here from McLemore. And looks like a breaking ball just missed high for ball 1, or it didn't come out of his hands right. The 1-0. Misses low for ball 2. The 2-0. This one is ripped into the left center field gap. That's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run is in. Another is in. Emerson on his way to second. A 2-run, 2-out double. And the Wildcats now lead at 4-2. Great piece of hitting by Jack Emerson, now with 10 RBIs on the season. Great job by Emerson there. Now brings up Alex Bedford, the team leader in hits, batting average, home runs, and RBIs, as the pitching coach will make his way out here for Giles County. So after a not great start for the Wildcats in the first, they come out here in the top of the second just red hot. University of Tennessee baseball signing up here at the plate. Truett Kidd got things going for the Wildcats here with a solo shot into the deepest part of the ballpark in left center field on a ball that would have left every ballpark imaginable that I can think of. After that, Brooks Durham got on, infield single. Maddox singled into right. Cole Schultz a sacrifice fly. Brayson Rose bloop double down the left field line. Then Jack Emerson with a 2-run double in the left center field gap. Actually 2 outs here in the top of the second. That's my bad there. I forgot about Logan Clayton. So brings up Alex Bedford. Runner on second. 2 gone here in the top of the second. Singled in his first at bat here against McLemore. First pitch. That misses low for ball 1. It's the 1-0. Hit high in the air, and that's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bedford with a big cut on it, but didn't get much of it. 1-1 the count here, 2 gone, runner on second. One. And Bedford lines it down the right field line, but foul for strike 2. Wildcats again with 2 strikes, done a good job with 2 strikes so far in the game. One, 2. And that's a breaking ball, misses high. Even things up here at 2 apiece. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. 2-2. Bedford gets it off the end of the bat. That will go down the left field line, foul. Third baseman camps underneath and makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats will get 4 runs in the top of the second. Lead at 4-2 as we head to the bottom half of the inning. Next on the X Sports Network.
Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at historic Sam Davis Park as we go to the bottom of the second here of Lawrence County leading Giles County 4-2. Due up here for the Bobcats in the bottom of the second inning will be 8-9-1 with Moss, Nivens, and Hayes. Logan Mays back on for his second inning of work, and this first inning gave up a hit, pair of runs, pair of walks, a hit by pitch, 2 strikeouts through 27 pitches. Had a bases loaded, no out situation, and Giles County got a hit by pitch and a single, and then the inning ended when Alex Bedford threw out a runner at the plate. And then the Wildcats come up in the top of the second inning and put a 4 spot on the board. So May's going to try to shut the door here, keep the lead where it is here in the bottom of the second. First pitch here to Moss. Misses for ball 1. One up, swung on a miss for strike 1. Infield playing straight up at every position, same as the outfield. 1-1, sent back foul for strike 2. So just like Mays has done the bulk of this game, has worked ahead just about on every hitter with maybe one exception so far here. Head coach Dustin Hill coming out and having a conversation here with Moss down the third base line as Mays has a conversation with Durham. The 1-2. Sent back foul. Moss and Mays now here in a good battle. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the second. As Moss calls time. The 1-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that will be the first out in the inning. Third strikeout of the game here for Mays. One gone here in the bottom of the second. Brings up Nivens, the second baseman. Nivens is a hard out. Don't let the size fool you. Small strike zone and doesn't strike out all that often. Infield going to play in here on Nivens. First pitch, and that one misses for ball 1. Well, not completely, basically even with the bags all around. Here's a 1-0 on the inside corner for strike one. One apiece here, one gone in the bottom of the second. 1-1 here for Mays. Misses in for ball two. Here's a 2-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. And the 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike three, and that's a second out in the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Mays in the bottom of the second. Brings us to the top of the order here with Red Hayes. Hayes, who had a really good battle with Mays in his first at-bat in the previous inning. Drew a walk and scored the first run of the game. Infield now kind of shaded towards the left a bit. First pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away for strike two as Mays is ahead again. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses high to even things up here, one apiece. Here's a 1-2. Just misses high. 2-2 the count. Deuce is on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on here in the bottom of the second. It's a 2-2. Tip back foul as Hayes will just stay alive. Got just enough of it as he will flip it back to Mays. Here's a 2-2. On the inside corner for strike three, and that one will end the inning. Mays will strike out the side here in the bottom of the second inning. It's a 4-2 Lawrence County lead as we go to the top of the third next on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back at historic Sam Davis Park as we go to the top of the third inning with Lawrence County leading Giles County 4-2. Heart of the order do appear for the Wildcats with 3, 4, and 5. Jake Moore, Logan Clayton, and Truett Kidd. Moore, who struck out in his first at-bat, facing off with Macklemore for the second time through 2 innings, has given up 4 runs off 7 hits and a strikeout through 41 pitches. Moore second on the team in batting average and hits. First pitch. Misses low on the curveball for ball one. Here's a 1-0. That misses low for ball two. Here's a 2-0. Misses away for ball 3. Rare time that McLemore has actually been behind. He's been mainly ahead most of the time. The Wildcats have been aggressive in the counts in the early going. It's more showing some patience here. 3-0. Misses high for ball 4 and a leadoff walk here for Lawrence County. 1 on, nobody out here after 4 straight pitches. Now brings up Logan Clayton here for the Wildcats. Grounded out to short to lead things off in the top of the second inning, facing McLemore here for the second time. Moore on first, Clayton at the plate, a 4-2 Wildcat lead here in the top of the third. First pitch, that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Misses away for ball 1. Even things up here at 1 apiece. Clayton digs in here. McLemore readies. It's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. A good pitch there by McLemore for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Here to Clayton. The 1-2. Popped up and out of play as Clayton will stay alive here at the 1-2 count. That one went into the neighborhood behind us here, near the wonderful barbecue restaurant next door to us. It's a pork. It's a perk for all of us. Yeah, I've got pork on the mind. Here's a 1-2. As Clayton will shoot this one down the right field line. It's leaking foul, and it will be foul, as Clayton will stay alive with a 1-2 count. Still 1-2 here to Clayton. Cleanup hitter here for the Wildcats tonight. These two will face off same time tomorrow in Lawrenceburg. 1-2. Misses high and in, even things up here at 2 apiece. It's pitch number 6 of the at-bat. Two. That's in there for strike 3 and the first out of the inning. Home plate umpire getting the ire of the Lawrence County fans here. Second strikeout of the game here for McLemore. Now brings up Trua Kidd, who hit an absolute rocket over the fence in the deepest part of the park in left center for his first at bat, for his first home run of the year. He's played very well here during his career at Lawrence County. He had a big game here when they played last year on a Saturday afternoon. As the first pitch misses away for ball 1. Swung at the first pitch he saw, which was a good one. And a lot of people have played here throughout the course of time, high school and college games, and can guarantee you could probably count on one hand how many people have gone out to deep left center. This one is ripped in the left field, and Holt will make the catch out and left. So another good contact out there by Kidd, and Holt makes a catch. Will now bring up Brooks Durham with 2 gone here in the top of the third inning. So Kidd has made really good contact on both of his at-bats, and one went for a home run, and the other one lined right into the glove of Damari Holton left. Brings up Brooks Durham, reached via an infield single, and his courtesy runner scored a run in the previous inning. 1 on, 2 gone here in the top of the third. First pitch from McLemore, and that's foul back for strike 1. 0-1. Misses away, even things up here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count here to Durham. The 1-2. Hit high in the air in the right center field. Right fielder makes a catch, and that one will end. No, he dropped it. He dropped it, and everyone's going to move up a bag. So Dustin Hill is now coming out to have a conversation with the field umpire that said that that happened on the transfer. I can't really tell from where I'm at out here. I looked down, but he's saying that that happened, did not. We'll see what the call is. And now the home plate umpire and the field umpire will have a conversation about it. And they are going to call him out. So that one's going to end the inning. Now Clint Wright is upset here with the umpires in this, so while that discussion goes down, we will take a break here on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tennessee.com.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at historic Sam Davis Park as we go to the bottom of the third with Lawrence County leading Giles County 4-2-2. Controversial end here to the top of the third on a ball that looked like might have been dropped out there, but the field umpire said that it was, as the first pitch is swung on a miss for strike one. The field umpire said that it was dropped, but the home plate umpire overruled him, said it was on the transfer. So that's why we're in the bottom of the third. This pitch misses, even things up here at 1 apiece. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Here's a 1-2. Tip back and caught for strike 3, and that will be the first out in the inning. Make it 4 straight strikeouts here for Mays. 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. Now brings up the opposing pitcher in McLemore. Reach via an error in his first at bat. Each side with an error so far in the game. Then McLemore was eventually thrown out at home by Bedford in the bottom of the first. Ground ball. What a diving stop by Schultz. A throw over to first is in time. What a play by the third baseman. Cole Schultz showing off the lever as we got 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. What a play by Schultz. So 2 gone. Brings up Maddox Good, who was hit by a pitch with the bases loaded in his first at bat in the first inning. Cole Schultz has done an incredible job at third base all season long, has really improved over there. First pitch here to Good, will miss high for ball 1. The 1-0. That's on the inside corner for strike 1. Evens things up here at 1 apiece. The 1-1. On the inside corner for strike 2.
Let's go, Goog. Make contact right here, kid. Let's go.
The 1-2 here from Mays. Line, but foul down the right field line, keeping it where it is, a 1 ball and 2 strikes. Let's go, 1-2 here from Mays. Down the middle for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Here for the Bobcats in the bottom of the third. It's a 4-2 Wildcat lead as we go to the top of the fourth. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
We go to the top of the fourth inning here with Lawrence County leading Giles County 4-2. Do it for the Wildcats will be 7, 8, 9 with Maddox, Schultz, and Rose. McLemore back on the hill through 3 innings, 4 runs off 7 hits, a walk, a pair of strikeouts. Right now, 58 pitches. Pitch 59 here to Maddox. Ground ball and good effort there at short by Hayes, but it won't be good enough as Maddox will reach with an infield single. 8th hit of the game here for Lawrence County. Again, you got to give Hayes a lot of credit for keeping that one on the infield. He's done a good job over there at short, but runner with decent speed, he really didn't have a chance on that slow roller. Brings up Cole Schultz, sacrifice fly for an RBI. Happened in the big 4-run top of the second. So 3 of the 4 innings for the Wildcats, the leadoff batter has got on base here for Lawrence County. Maddox now 2 for 2 in the game. With a pair of singles with one to the left side and one to the right side. First pitch, that's a breaking ball in there. 0-1. Another pickoff attempt, not in time. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent over the short. Hayes flips over to Nivens. The throw over to first will not be in time. They do get the lead runner. So we got one gone here in the top of the 4th inning. Brings up Brayson Rose, who had a bloop double down the left field line and scored a run in his first at bat in the top of the 2nd. First pitch. It's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That misses in. Good block behind the plate there by Wilson. Keeps Schultz over there at first base. That gets away. He's at second. Depending how it bounces, he might end up at third. At that brick backstop, and you never know, especially the way it's angled, what kind of bounce it's going to take. So 1-1. Big cut and a miss for strike 2. Top of the order, Jack Emerson, right behind Rose. 1-2. Tip back and caught for strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. Third strikeout of the game here for McLemore. 2 gone brings us to the top of the order here with Jack Emerson. 2 for 2 in the game. Singled, picked off in the first, and had a 2-run double in the left center field gap in the second. 2 for 2. Runner on first, 2 gone here in the top of the 4th. First pitch from McLemore. That's off the end of the bag. Could be trouble. Nivens will field it. Throws over to first in time. And that one will end the inning. The Wildcats will strand 1 in the top of the 4th. They still lead at 4-2 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. And that's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at historic Sam Davis Park as we go the bottom of the fourth with Lawrence County leading Giles County 4-2-2. Due up here for the Bobcats in the bottom of the fourth, 5-6-7 with Wilson, Gerald, and Daly. Logan Mays back on the bump for the Wildcats through 3 innings, 2 runs off a hit, pair of walks, a hit by pitch, 7 strikeouts. Right now 53 pitches. First one here to Wilson, and that is in there for strike 1. Wilson, who struck out swinging in his first at bat in the first inning. 0-1. Down the middle for strike 2. Next pitch, fouled away, and keeping it where it is at 1 ball and 2 strikes as that foul ball hit the chicken wire behind us and had a good old time. Now Mays will ask for a new baseball here from the home plate umpire. The 0-2. Misses a bit high. 1-2 the count now. Here to Wilson. 1-2. Misses high. Another breaking ball. Evens things up here at 2 apiece. 2-2. Foul back, and a good battle here between Wilson and Mays. Mays will ask for a new baseball here. Comes another 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will be the first out in the inning. 8th strikeout of the game here for Mays. Has really been locked in since that rough bottom of the first inning. Brings up Gerald, also struck out, and his first at bat looking in the bottom of the first. Second time facing Mays here tonight. First pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Misses in, evens things up at 1 apiece. Here's a 1-1. Misses low for ball 2. A rare time that Mays has fallen behind a hitter in this game. Has only happened one other time off the top of my head. Here's a 2-1. Ground ball. Sent over to Moore at second. The throw to first will not be in time. A good effort by Moore. But an infield single here for Gerald. Just the second hit of the game. We'll put 1 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll bring up Daly, who singled in the center in his first at bat. Brought home a run. Then the second runner tried to score, and Alex Bedford threw him out to end the bottom of the 1st inning. Lone left-handed hitter in this lineup here for the Bobcats. First pitch Off the fist over to Emerson at short. The throw over to first, and that's going to get away. Everyone's going to move up a bag off the air, so we got 2 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Brings up Moss, who struck out swinging his last at bat in the bottom of the 2nd. So runners on 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Lawrence County at the 4-2 lead here in the bottom of the 4th as Durham will come out and have a conversation here with Mays. Mays right now at 65 pitches here through 3 1/3. So a pair of ground balls that haven't left the infield has put runners on 2nd and 3rd. Corner infield playing in, middle infield playing back. Will concede a run if it's grounded to him. Outfield straight away at all 3 positions. He'll square around the bunt, first pitch, and that's fouled away for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Ground off of Moss. And that will be a foul ball for strike 2. Lawrence County dugout was about to explode if they were going to allow that to stand. It was clearly fouled off of Moss. I think everyone in the ballpark knew that. The 0-2 misses in, and that's going to hit him. That will load the bases with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So the second bases loaded situation that Mays has faced. So that's his 2nd hit by pitch. 4th free bag he has given up with the 2 walks and the 2 hit by pitches. So Clint Wright will come out and have a conversation with the sophomore pitcher. Had the batter down in the count and hit him with a pitch. Clint Wright joked a year ago that his team led the country in 2 ahead in the count hit by pitches, or 2 strike hit by pitches. Certainly felt that way a year ago. Don't think that's happened a lot for them in the early going here so far this year. So conversation with Wright and his infield and his pitcher over. So bases loaded, 1 out. We do have a force at any bag here for the Wildcats. Gave up 2 runs in the last bases loaded situation in the bottom of the 1st. Nivens at the plate, struck out in his first at bat. And Mays fakes the pickoff move to the 2nd. First pitch, squares around the bunt and pops it up foul for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 here to Nivens. Infield playing way in, squares around the bunt, and that's going to get away. But it bounces right back in a break, and now they got the runner dead to rights at first. They will get him in a rundown. Now they're going to throw it home. The throw is in time, and he's out. What a great job by the Wildcats defensively, and they get the 2nd out of the inning. So a wild pitch turns into a caught stealing and home. Now 2 outs. So 2 gone with a 1-1 count. And now head coach Dustin Hill have a conversation here with the home plate umpire. Last time they had a conversation like this, it went in his favor. And this time it's not going to go in his favor. Arguing that Brooks was blocking the plate. And we certainly don't have the angles here on our broadcast to say otherwise, but 2 gone. 1-1 the count here to Nivens. Runners on first and second. So a pass ball, or a wild pitch that came right back to Brooks. And a couple rundowns turned into the second out. Next pitch, swung on a miss for strike 2. The 1-2. Misses high. Evens things up here at 2 apiece. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Two. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Mays gets out of a big jam with his 9th strikeout as the Bobcats strand 2. We will go to the top of the 5th here with the Wildcats leading 4-2. That is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now, and a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
So new pitcher into the game here for Giles County. It will be Daly coming up here for the Bobcats. Will face the heart of the order with the Wildcats with Bedford, Moore, and Clayton. Comes in for Macklemore, gave up 4 runs off 8 hits, a walk, 3 strikeouts, and finished with 66 pitches. Bedford 1 for 2 in the game, singled in the first, then popped up foul in the second. Ground ball down the right field line, but foul for strike 1. Top of the 5th, it's a 4-2 Wildcat lead. The Bobcats got the bases loaded with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th, and a wild pickoff sequence off a wild pitch ended in the second out, and then Mays struck out the next batter. Next pitch, a breaking ball in there, makes it 1-2. 0-2. Then Mays got a strikeout as the Bobcats stranded 2 and didn't execute on a bases loaded 1 out situation. 0-2. Bedford rips this one in the deep left field, and that's going to burn the left fielder. That is going to two-hop the wall. Bedford on his way to second, and he will get a leadoff double here for the Wildcats, their fourth extra base hit of the game. Great piece of 0-2 hitting here for Alex. And now a runner in scoring position here for Jake Moore. 0 for 1 in the game, struck out looking in the first and walked in the third. So good spot here for Moore for an RBI, as Bedford absolutely crushed that one over the left fielder's head. Corner infield, and he's the first baseman playing about 4 or 5 steps in at first. Moore will square to bunt and gets it down. And he's going to struggle with it, and Moore's safe. Bedford at third, Moore now at first. And the Wildcats with the runners on the corners and nobody out. Second error of the game here by the Bobcats. Brings up Logan Clayton. 0 for 2 in the game, a ground out to short in the second, struck out looking in the third. Perfect situation for him here with runners on the corners and nobody out. Middle infield, double play depth, corner infield playing in, outfield kind of shaded some to the left. Right fielder's playing way in the right center gap. A first to third mood is just enough to keep the runners honest. Now bunt attempt, that one's going to get away. And he's going to be safe. Bedford safe on the wild pitch. It makes it 5-2 Lawrence County. So runner on second, nobody out here to Clayton. 5-2 the Wildcat lead. Oh, and look at the signs here by Daly. 1-0. In the dirt, and that's going to get away. Moore on his way to third. The throw is in time, and he's out. So that will be the first out of the inning. Another Wildcat runner thrown out. 2-0 the count here to Clayton. Nobody on, 1 out. Wildcats up 5-2. Daly now going to work out of the windup. Next pitch. Misses for ball 3. And 2-1, I'm not sure. Don't know what he called that first pitch, to be honest with you. Next pitch. Skied up on the infield. First baseman will make the catch, and that will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the top of the 5th inning. Brings up Truett Kidd. He's had a good game so far. Solo homer to left in his first at bat and hit a rocket right at Holt and left in his next at bat. So he has hit the ball very hard through 2 at bats so far, but this is the first time he's facing Daly. First pitch. This is high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Big cut and a miss for strike 1. Here's a 1-1. This is high, or excuse me, that's in there for a strike 2. 1-2 the count here to Kit. One, two. This is low. Evens things up here at 2 apiece. Two. Ground ball sent over to Nivens at second. Or excuse me, it's Hayes at second. Throw is in time, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats do get one in the top of the 5th. They lead at 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the inning. That is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC model 1500s.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tad with Heritage Automotive, and we want you to know when it comes to your vehicle, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
This is the X Sports Network.
5-2 is a Lawrence County lead as we go to the bottom of the 5th here of this district opener here between Lawrence County and Giles County. Do it for the Bobcats here in the bottom half of the 5th, and we'll be the top of the order with Hayes, Holt, and McLemore. Logan Mays back on the bump here for the Wildcats through 4. 2 runs off 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 hit by pitches, 9 strikeouts, and pitch number 74 is in there for strike 1. Hayes, who's 0 for 1 in the game with a walk, a run scored, and a strikeout looking. Next pitch foul back for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. This is away for ball 1. Next pitch here from Mays. Breaking ball. And he's trying to point, trying to get his attention. He said he didn't go for ball 2. Oh, man. Someone fell asleep down the right field line. I didn't think he went, but it took him a very long time to get his attention down there. 2-2 the count here to Hayes. Down the middle for strike 3, and that's the first out in the inning. 10th strikeout of the game here for Mays. And that will bring up Holt. Holt, who's 0 for 1, walked and scored in the first and struck out swinging in the third. First pitch here from Mays. High and in for ball 1. One up. Breaking ball misses high and in for ball 2. Two up. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Good cut by Holt. Even better pitch by Mays. 2-1. Another swing and a miss evens things up. Here are 2 apiece. 2-2 here, the 2-hole hitter for the Bobcats. Next pitch. On the outside corner for strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Mays. Both of them looking. He's now got 11 Ks here so far on the night. Brings up McLemore, now playing shortstop here for the Bobcats. First pitch here from Mays. This is high for ball 1. Mays right now at 84 pitches through 4 2/3. If he can get McLemore out, more than likely he'll come out for the 6th. 1 up. Misses in. 2-0 here to McLemore. So 2-0. Just misses in. Makes it 3-0. So 3-0 the count here to McLemore. Next pitch. Squares around a bunt. That one misses in for ball 4. 2-out walk issued here by Mays. His 3rd walk of the game and the 5th free pass. Well, bring up Good, who's 0 for 1. Bases loaded, hit by pitch in the 1st, struck out looking in the 3rd. 1 on, 2 gone here in the bottom of the 5th for Giles County. First pitch here from Mays. Ground ball, sent over to Schultz at 3rd, makes the play, throws over to 1st in time, and that one will end the inning. Bobcats string 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 5-2 Lawrence County lead as we go to the top of the 6th. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at historic Sam Davis Park, where Lawrence County leads Giles County 5-2 in this district opener as we go to the top of the 6th inning. New pitcher in the game for the Bobcats will be Maddox Good. Places Daly through an inning, gave up a run off a hit through 13 pitches. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Wildcats with Durham, Maddox, and Schultz. Durham is 1 for 2. Singled as courtesy runner scored in the second, then flew out the right in the second and third inning. First pitch here from Good. That misses for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Misses away for ball 2. 2-0 the count here to Durham. Two-0. And in there for strike 1. It's the 2-1. Misses for ball 3. Three-1 to Durham. That one is ripped in the right field, and we'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to get by the right fielder. Durham takes a big turn, but he will hold up at first base. That was a good throw out there in right. So Durham, the leadoff batter, will get aboard here for the Wildcats. And for 5 of the 6 innings so far here tonight, Wildcats have gotten the leadoff runner on. That will bring up Jasper Kilburn. Courtesy run for Durham. Scored the last time he courtesy ran for Durham. Leadoff runner aboard, 5-2 is the Lawrence County lead here in the top of the 6th. Brings up Hud Maddox, 2 for 2, a pair of singles, 1 to left in the second, 1 to right in the second and scored, 1 to left in the fourth. Pickoff attempt to Kilburn, not in time. First pitch here from Good. That one is a squibber right on the grass. A throw to first will be in time. Kilburn will advance to second. Not a bunt, so he will get called for a ground out, but we got one gone here in the top of the 6th inning. Another runner in scoring position here for the Wildcats. Brings up Cole Schultz. 0 for 1, a sacrifice fly to center in the second and hit into a fielder's choice in the fourth. First a bad here against Good. And Good will check on Kilburn at second. First pitch, and that's a breaking ball over the head of Schultz for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. One and 1 the count here to Schultz. Runner in scoring position. 5-2 the lead. 1 out. This pitch from Good. Breaking ball misses away for ball 2. 2-1 now the count. 2-1. Misses high for ball 3. Schultz back in the batter's box. And here comes the 3-1. Tip back and caught, and the count will go full here at 3-2. Brace and Rose on deck here for the Wildcats. Full count offering. And that's going to hit him right in the back. So a full count hit by a pitch. First hit by pitch by Bobcat pitching here. Puts 2-1 with one gone. Looks like my outfield camera is frozen up out there. First pitch, and that is, what a great play by the first baseman. Everyone will advance up a bag after that. So he literally saved probably a 2-run double. Moves everyone up a bag with 2 outs. Brings up Jack Emerson, who's 2 for 3 in the game. Singled in the first, 2-run double in the second, and grounded out 2 second in the fourth. First pitch is in there for strike 1. So it looks like the outfield camera is done for tonight. Yeah, at least you can see something out of here. The 0-1. Misses away. Evens things up here at 1-1. The 1-1, and it goes around for strike 2. 1-2 the count here to Emerson. Next pitch. And they say he went around for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Wildcats will strand 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. They still lead at 5-2 as we go the bottom half of the inning next on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at historic Sam Davis Park as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Wildcats leading Giles County 5-2 in this Class 3A Region 4 District 8 opener. Logan Mays back on the mound here for the Wildcats through 5, 2 runs off 2 hits, 3 walks, 2 hit by pitches, 11 strikeouts through 88 pitches. 5-6-7 who he'll face here in the 6th. First pitch here to Wilson, misses away for ball 1. Wilson so far 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts swinging in the 1st and 4th. Here's a 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Here's a 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Next pitch here from Mays. Hit high in the deep center field. Bedford going back on it. And he'll make the catch at the wall for the first out of the inning. So everyone in purple held their breath there as Wilson gave it a charge, but it falls into Bedford's glove for the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th brings up Gerald, 1 for 2. Struck out looking in the 1st and singled in the 4th. Trua Kib warming up in the Wildcat bullpen. Mays right now at 92 pitches through 5 1/3. First pitch here to Gerald. Misses away for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Next pitch, swung on a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count here to Gerald.
Let's go.
1-2. Misses away, even things up here, 2 apiece.
Let's go.
Next pitch here from Mays. Popped up down the right field line. Rose giving chase to it. That's going to fall fair. Runner's taken off for second. Emerson makes the catch, and he's safe at second base. It's a good hustle by Gerald to turn that one into a double. So runner on second with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th on a very close play there at second base. Just the first extra base hit for Giles County in the game. Brings up Daly, 1 for 2, RBI single in the 1st, and reach via an error in the 4th. Put the ball in play both times here for Giles County with Moss waiting on deck. First pitch here from Mays. Misses for ball 1.
Let's go, Dally. Let's go.
1-up. In there for strike 1. 1-1 the count to Daly. The 1-1. Misses away. 2-1 the count. The 2-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 2-2 the count with one out. Runner on second here in the bottom of the sixth.
Let's go, Dad. Let's go, kid.
This pitch here from Mays. Down the middle. And no, it's not down the middle. It'll be ball three.
Let's go, Dally. Let's go, kid.
Full count here from Mays.
Oh, yeah.
Misses away for ball four.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Fourth walk issued by Mays. 6 free pass. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the sixth. Brings up Moss, who's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging in the second and was hit by a pitch in the fourth. So Mays now at 103 pitches through 5 1/3. Giving up a double, bloop double, and a walk. Clint Wright will come out and have a conversation here with Mays, see if he will go with Truett Kidd here in this situation. Taking a look, you got Moss, the 8-hole hitter, with Nivens behind him at 9. More than likely, this will be it for Mays this inning. I'm not saying this situation, but certainly this inning, it will be it for Mays. And we'll quick meeting for Clem Wright and his battery here as the rest of the infield will come in with Mays. At least the third baseman and Schultz and the shortstop and Emerson. 2 on, 1 out. Another tough situation here for Mays. Mossy 8-hole hitter due up here is 0 for 1. First pitch, foul back for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Tap back foul for strike two. Oh, 0-2 the count. 1 out, 2-1 here in the bottom of the sixth. This pitch. Set back foul as Moss will stay alive. 0-2. The 0-2. Fouled, and that will head towards the football field. Another foul ball. Moss staying alive down 0-2 here. Comes another 0-2. Misses him for ball one. So 1-2. Tap back foul as Moss will stay alive again. Comes another 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. Big strikeout for Logan. His 12th strikeout of the game, and Clint Wright will now come out, and this should do it here for Mays. Had a big strikeout, his 12th of the night. Infield will come in, and looks like Truett Kidd will make his way in. So Mays has a great night, and now the senior will try to close things out for the Wildcats while he warms up. We'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
This is the X Sports Network.
Truett Kidd, the new pitcher in the game here for Lawrence County, and here it's a 2-on, 2-out situation. Nivens, the batter at the plate here for the Bobcats. 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Lawrence County leading 5-2 in the district opener for both sides. First pitch from Kidd, misses him for ball 1. Mays went 5 2/3, 2 runs off 3 hits, 4 walks, 2 hit by pitches, 12 strikeouts, and finished 110 pitches. 1-0. Foul back for strike 1. The 0-1. Ground ball. Sent over to Emerson. Flips over the second in time, and that one will end the inning. Wildcats get out of a 2-runner jam in the bottom of the 6th. They still leave it 5-2 as we go to the top of the 7th. That's next on the X Sports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
This is the X Sports Network.
We go to the top of the 7th here of this district opener. Lawrence County leading Giles County 5-2. 2-3-4 due up for the Wildcats. Bedford, Moore, and Clayton Good back on the mound here for the Bobcats. Gave up a hit, no runs, no walks, a strikeout through 17 pitches in the 6th. First pitch to Bedford. That's going to miss away for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses in for ball 2. Long look here by Good into his catcher and Wilson as Bedford will call time. Bedford 2 for 3, singled in the first, popped up to the third baseman foul territory in the second, doubled off the wall and left and scored in the 5th. 2-0. Strike 1. Two 1. Misses him for ball 3. Three 1 from Good. Ripped right at the second baseman. Nivens gets a glove on it, throws over to first, will be in time. And that will be the first out of the inning. Good job by Nivens over there at second to stay with it. One gone here in the top of the 7th. Brings up Jake Moore 0 for 2. Struck out in the first, walked in the 3rd, and reached via an error in the 5th. He's reached base twice and back-to-back at bats in the 3rd and 5th. First time facing Good. First pitch. Misses for ball 1. One up. This is for ball 2. Two up. Popped up. Nivens camps underneath. Make the catch, and that one will end the, well, that will be the second out, excuse me. 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. Brings up Logan Clayton 0 for 3. Ground out in the 2nd, strike out in the 3rd, and a pop out in the 5th. 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. First pitch. In there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Popped out of play, foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Misses high for ball 1. One, 2 to Clayton. Ripped in the left field, a base hit. Great piece of hitting there by Clayton. Gets his first hit of the day, 11th by the Wildcats here tonight. Brings up Truett Kidd, now the pitcher here for the Wildcats. 1 on, 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. Kidd 1 for 3. Solo homer to left in the 2nd. A line drive at the left fielder in the 3rd, and then grounded out to 2nd in the 5th. First at bat here against Good. Huge lead over there by Clayton at first, and the pickoff's not in time. First pitch here to Kidd, and dribbled down left field line, hits a piece of dirt. And a good throw over there at third base will end the inning. Great play sticking with that one. So that one will end the inning. Wildcats still lead a 5-2 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. They'll try to close it out next on the X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
This is the X Sports Network.
As we go here to the bottom of the 7th, so Wildcats will try to close things out here in this district opener as they lead Giles County 5-2. Due up is the top of the order for the Bobcats with Hayes, Holt, and McLemore. Hayes, who's 0 for 2, walked and scored in the first and struck out looking in the second and fifth. It's first time facing off with Kidd who got out of a jam with 2 on and 2 out in the previous inning. Hayes calls time. Kidd ready. Oh, no, he didn't. Kidd ready to go. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Foul back for strike 2. The 0-2. Misses high for ball 1. The 1-2. Misses for ball 2 as it's even things up at 2 apiece. Comes a 2-2. This is in for ball 3. Comes a full count offering from Kidd. Fouled away, and a good battle here between Hayes and Kidd. The full count offering again. And misses for ball 4. Leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 7th. So that will bring up Holt, 0 for 2 in the game. Walked and scored in the second and has struck out in his last 2 at-bats in the third and fifth. Leadoff runner aboard here for the Bobcats. First pitch. That is fouled out of play and heading toward the concession stand for strike one. Hopefully we're heading towards the barbecue joint out there. Oh, and 1 the count. Here to Holt.
Let's go, D. Holt.
The 0-1. This is high for ball one. Even things up here at 1 apiece. One. In there for strike two.
Let's go.
1-2. Swung on and missed for strike three, and that will be the first out of the inning. First strikeout of the game for Kidd. 13th strikeout by Wildcat pitching. 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the seventh. Now brings up McLemore. 0 for 2 in the game. Reached via an error in the first. Grounded out to third in the third and walked in the fifth. First pitch. Misses for ball one. One-up. Misses for ball two. In there for strike one. Two one. Misses for ball three. 3-1 the count here to McLemore. Next pitch. In there, and the count will go full. Full count here to McLemore. Full count. And that is off the fist and off of Good here in the on-deck circle, who Ronaldo did over here in the on-deck circle. Got it with his having some fun with his dugout in the process. It's honestly pretty impressive how he did that. It's another full count. Off the fist, sent over to Emerson at short. Throw to first. Will not be in time, and an infield single. So McLemore slides, and now we got 2-1 with 1 out here in the bottom of the seventh. It's the fourth hit of the game by the Bobcats to bring up Maddox Good. Good 0 for 2 in the game. Bases loaded, hit by pitch in the first, struck out looking in the third, grounded out 2 third in the fifth. So 2 on, 1 out. Good at the plate. First pitch. Misses for ball 1.
Let's go.
1-0.
Oh yeah.
Misses for ball 2.
Let's go, dude. Let's go, kid. Let's go.
Here's the 2-0. In there for strike 1. Try to pick off there at second. Two one. Misses for ball 3. Three one. Down the middle for strike 2. Another full count here between Kidd and a Bobcat hitter. Next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. Clint Wright will make his way out to the mound. Here to talk to Kidd as Wilson is now due up, who's 0 for 3. Wilson 0 for 3, a pair of strikeouts and a fly out through deep center. Beffer caught it right at the base of the wall. That happened in his last at bat in the 6th. Gerald and Daly behind him, who have a combined 3 of the team's 4 hits. So getting Wilson out is paramount here for the Wildcats. Two on, 2 gone here in the bottom of the 7th. High drama here in this district opener. First pitch. Misses away for ball 1. Now head coach Dustin Hill for the Bobcats. Conversation here with Wilson. All right, 1 and 0, 2 gone.
Let's go, Hunter. Let's go, kid.
The 1 up. This is high for ball 2.
Let's go, Hunter. Let's go, kid. Let's go.
2 up. In there for strike 1. Two one. Swung on a miss for strike 2. And the Bobcats down to their final strike. And the 2-2. Misses, and another full count. Full count offer. Misses high for ball 4, and now the bases are loaded. 2 gone. Bottom of the 7th, and now brings up Gerald, the third baseman. Second walk issued by Kidd here in the inning. So Gerald, 2 for 3, struck out looking in the first, singled in the 4th, and had a bloop double down the right field line, the 6th. First pitch from Kidd, and there for strike 1. Kidd now with 34 pitches. Here's the 0-1. Sent into shallow center, going back on it. Moore makes the catch, and that one will do it. The Wildcats get out of another bases-loaded jam, and they will come away with a 5-2 district opening win. High drama here in the bottom of the 7th, and the Wildcats get a 5-2 win here on Monday night. These two will meet up once again tomorrow over in Lawrenceburg. First pitch will be at the same time at 6:30. But for now, this is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening. We will see you guys once again tomorrow night.
This is the X Sports Network.